Yeah.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Buenos
Sí.
dias.
Buenos
How is
dias,
everybody?
mi amigos. Oh,
Yeah,
muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Gracias. Bien, gracias. Clase, ¿qué día es? Hoy es lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, which sounds like huevos, which would be egg day,
It
but
would
we'll
be.
take it that far
Hmm.
and no further.
I like to
So,
go into a bar where there's a lot of Spanish speaking people and practice my Spanish with them.
Oh, yeah?
Last weekend, I walked up to a guy and said, Buscando a buenos tiempos en el baño.
Oh, yeah? And what did he say?
After I woke up on the floor with
isn't that
the
something
boy
like kissing is a good time in the bathroom or something like that? Or
looking for a good time in the bathroom.
looking for a good time in the bathroom.
And the usual reply to that is cabron. That's what I love about Spanish language. The swear words actually they have meaning. You know what I mean? They feel like what they are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
pendejo or
Yeah.
puñeta.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
Burrito.
yeah.
Anyway,
It
you know,
reminds me of old Cheech and Chong.
yeah.
Yeah, go up to them, man. Go over to them right now and say, "Hey, pendejo." I should say, "Hey, pendejo," to them, man. Yeah, yeah. It means, "Hi, friend."
Oh,
Hey,
feeling sorry,
pendejos.
then he selleth all his dominoes. Oh God! And today, appropriate enough, is May Day,
Oh,
Yeah, it is. I know.
which is very appropriate for the show.
Yeah, Mayday.
seems like seems like just yesterday was April Day.
It was. Yeah.
Yes, it was. It's also National Infertility Survival Day.
What?
Really?
Yeah,
What?
it's National Infertility. It's National Chocolate Parfait Day.
Yeah.
Is it?
I'll
Is
have
it?
you know, National Loyalty Day, and I couldn't think of two other gentlemen I'd rather spend National Loyalty Day with.
Oh,
Really?
loyalty.
You two?
Yeah. You thought you said royalty?
No, I
No,
thought he said something about a moil. Yeah. Moil tea, with
wasn't that Popeye's girlfriend?
olive moil.
Olive oil?
Yeah, I know.
That's all I can stand because I can't stand no more.
She made the chair.
Uh, ah. So Alex should be joining us in a bit as soon as he, you know, gets around to it.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh, I have to ask your forgiveness ahead of time. I got my second jab yesterday and kind of tired, so if I happen to just doze off, I apologize in advance for it.
okay. All right. So,
I'm just a little tired,
just yeah.
and
Yeah.
I might mentally drift more than I usually do.
Is
So
that possible?
yeah, yes.
You haven't been in the plane of the ecliptic in a long time.
I haven't been in a plane in a long time.
Good for you. Me neither. Stay out of those things. They're hellholes.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
I was the only guy on my plane the other day still masked. I
Wow.
counted about 5% of people in the airport wearing masks.
Yeah, because everything's good now.
Yeah,
it's good.
just like that.
It's
That's
amazing.
just like that.
Like,
Yep.
that's always what always admired about science. It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. Good old science.
Absolutely. Do you know tomorrow's National Truffle Day?
Oh,
Wow, who dug that up?
I, that was a good one. It's also International Harry Potter Day.
Oh God. Hasn't there been enough Harry Potter? Oh God.
Have you ever
Oh
watched
God.
Harry Potter?
I watched the first two
Yeah, they were kind of rough to get through.
with
Really, I love them.
Alan Rickman. No, I liked him. I liked him. No, I did, and I read the first three.
Yeah,
Richard Harris was great, and then
yeah.
he had to go and die on us.
Yeah,
They brought in that awful actor.
it was Michael Gambon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not an awful actor, but he's no Richard Harris.
Oh, that's true.
A few are or were.
Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't anymore. When Ron Weasley looked like he had grandchildren, it kind of,
It's ironic because the stories actually got better. I thought 5 and 6 were pretty good.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's I as I'm reading them, I thought this is fun, but there's nothing really new here. This is basically
New
just
anyway. I mean,
they just took stuff that already existed and put it all in one place. Not that new. So like it was for people who'd never read a book before. And wow, look at this, words and everything. So I
a
don't know.
wizard, what's that?
Yeah, wow.
Well, it did get a lot of people reading.
It did.
Mhm.
You're right.
But the rest of us, it just left us waiting for Tuesday, which is National Lumpy Rug Day.
National what?
Lumpy Rug Day.
Wow.
Lumpy rug.
Lumpy rug. I don't think Chinese people can even say that. I don't.
What do you mean?
I'd rather not
How would
say
they?
what.
Too late time.
I think they would say it pretty much the way you would think. Oh, look at that! I was just about to say it, but there's Alex. Hey, Alex.
We're over here. We're over here.
Over here.
Hey,
Hey.
It's the time for National
I
Lumpy
don't
Rug
think
Day.
Chinese people could say that.
It's also
Number one.
Awareness Week this week.
What is that?
No,
What? It's what awareness week?
Dystopia Awareness Week.
Boy, that's every
Huh.
day.
It's kind of gray.
That's every day. How you doing, Alex?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing great. How are you all?
Well, we pretty much covered that. But
Nice.
We're good. We're good.
I've got my special glasses on today.
Oh yeah.
What's special about them?
What are
They're
they,
supposed to
X-ray specs?
cut out the blue light
Oh.
because there's a lot of blue light coming from the monitors.
So you can't see Steve at all.
I can't see anybody,
Oh, okay.
especially Steve, because
Yeah,
of the
'cause-
blue.
A lot of blue.
What happens if you wear them in Kmart?
And there's a special. You'll never know.
You'll never know
Yeah.
because it cuts out the blue light.
Right.
Well,
Is there still a Kmart, by the way? I didn't even know there was
There's like
still
3
a
of them.
That joke just told you if you were over 40.
Oh, Kmart. Kmart. Is that like Woolworths?
I'll
That
take
5 and dime?
Chinese people won't say that for 100.
I don't think they'd say Woolworths either. I just have a feeling. But yeah, it's Lumpy Rug Day at Woolworths. That's not
Absolutely.
something that you'll hear on the other side of the Pacific.
Or the Atlantic. I mean,
Or the
really,
Atlantic.
or really, for that matter, anywhere.
You'll never even hear. You won't hear.
I
it.
went to Woolworths in upstate New York.
Where did you?
Really?
Yep, there was a old man that was watching us yo-yo, and he came up and told my brother exactly. He's like, you know how the yo-yo comes back up. I grabbed my brother. He's gonna touch your penis. Watch out!
Wow, you were at Woolworths.
Saved his life.
The yo-yo masher.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a job when I first came to Florida. I got a job at Woolco, which was Woolworths. What? You remember it?
Yeah.
It was Woolworths Kmart. But like it had all that stuff. It had menswear, it had greeting cards, it had housewares, it had all that stuff, and they were just building it, and they were trying to stock it up with people. So I show up in this expensive suit that I had paid way more for than I could afford because I read the price tag on it wrong, and I was too, and I didn't want to be a dick and tell them thank you for altering it for me. But yeah, I read the price tag upside down. Uh, but
This was
so
after college, wasn't it?
yeah, not long after, and so I go in. I just want to be a cashier or something like that, and anything. Just I just got here, just looking for anything, and the woman interviews me, and she says, "You just don't have any qualifications. We can't have you as a cashier or anything like that here. How'd you like to be a manager?"
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Got the suit.
I had the suit, so I was a manager.
Boom.
And the guy from corporate came down to orientate us and all that, and he made this big speech. I still remember. He says, "Listen, we have certain ways of doing things here, and you're going to learn them. But listen, if you think of a better way of doing stuff, if you think of a more efficient, better way to do stuff, keep it to yourselves. We're not interested."
We are Woolco.
Yes, we're Wilco. 18 months later, the store was closed, gone. They went out of business.
You know, seafoam salad was a staple at Woolworths. It got started there.
Seafoam salad.
Seafoam salad popularized there.
Wow.
Huh.
Woolworths used to be a popular place to be, you know?
Yeah, it was full of popular people.
Well, yeah. I mean, how hard is that, though, to be popular?
I've never achieved that.
Me neither.
I wouldn't know.
I wish there was some way that we could possibly find out how to attain popularity.
Oh,
It's a maiden that eludes me.
oh. Don't speak so soon, Yak Breath.
Stop shaking the camera. Brought to you by a sour.
I know her sister, April.
It's the senior pride.
What is it made of? How does a person get to be popular with lots of people and have a few close friends too? Let's watch.
Do it in 5 minutes.
What makes
Hand out
one
50s.
person and not another.
Hey, Jerry, there's that new girl in our math class.
Look, I'll be popular with
Oh,
you if you
yes.
promise not to wear
Her
that
name's
sweater.
Carolyn Ames. She's a swell kid.
Why? You know her?
Not very well. I wish I did.
Look at the pudding on that,
I
honey.
don't know what it is, but there's something about her you like.
Well, she always looks nice to start with.
Yeah, especially when you compare her with some of the weird characters in this place.
Yoo-hoo!
Ginny thinks that she has the key to popularity, parking in cars with the boys at night. When Jerry
Oh, yeah.
brags about taking Ginny out, he learns that she dates all the boys, and he feels less important. What about Ginny? Does that make her really popular? Do the boys and girls like
Makes her a hooer.
Is she welcome to
Depends
join
on
this
the
group?
evening.
Hi, Betty.
Depends on what she does after she kisses
Would you
him.
try here, Ginny, for a minute? Thanks. Say, Wally, how's the play coming along?
Oh, okay, Jenny.
Jenny, you smell like
No,
old sperm.
girls who park in cars are not really popular. Not even with the boys they park with. Not when they meet at school or elsewhere.
Do those
What if
cars
they're just
have their
parking?
headlights on? She does.
I've never found that to be true.
Yeah.
Meow, meow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who brought their grandma?
Now there's the girl that'd really get my vote.
Let Dad go over, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why not?
Now, why do they invite Carolyn to join their group when Jenny wasn't welcome? Is it because they like the way she looks and dresses? Because she seems
not
as interested
Jewish.
in girls as in boys? Because they've heard no
She has artificial teeth.
Know everybody, don't you, Carol?
She's got a balcony you could do Shakespeare from.
She's not a real person. She's an animatronic device made by Walt Disney and
I looked
Company.
in on it so yesterday. We're all in on it in one way or another. I'm on the costume committee.
And Jerry and I are stagehands.
Two among a dozen or so.
You can't call her she then.
Where do you fit in all this?
Oh, I'm a one-man team that does a job with no glory attached. I gather the props together, and boy, what a headache.
You sound like you need a helper. Could I lend a hand?
Would you? I mean, Would you really?
Sure, I'd like
Would
to.
I?
I don't know anything about props, but I could learn.
Hair lip.
Well, I need
I
to
know a lot
something,
about
Carolyn.
parking.
Hey, Lil, I saw a bird.
Thanks, Barry.
Say, we ought to get together and talk over those props a little. Could you meet me backstage at 3:15?
Oh, that'd be fine, Wally.
Oh, nothing ever happens backstage.
Yeah, don't tell anybody,
Better
Wally.
go ahead and ask her if we could work out a double date.
Hey, my lesbian mom wants her sweatshirt back.
Hello.
It's the bat phone. It has no
Hello,
dial.
Wally.
I was wondering if you'd like to go to the Strand to see a movie Saturday night. And then
Would
go
you
to
like to see a
Kingstown,
movie?
Maybe.
Come away and see a movie.
Or if you'd rather go
I'll show you the balcony.
Party and Weenie
You can
Roar.
show me the orchestra
We'd have
pit.
to leave earlier for that, though. But we get home at a decent time.
Oh, the skating sounds like loads of fun.
Wally has used a lot of common sense in putting the invitation this way.
Do you ever do methamphetamines?
It shows he has thought about what Carolyn might like. And he has implied his price.
His nickname is the Spanish Fly.
Idea of what he can afford when she
I was
makes that
thinking it was
choice.
Eddie Munster.
Carolyn likes it better this way, too. It's doing the girl
Carolyn
no favor
doesn't
to leave
remember
it
that Eddie
entirely up to
invited her out 2 weeks
It puts her
ago.
on a spot.
All right, Wally. On Saturday at 5.
As long as it's not on a wet spot.
Well, that phone call didn't go on for hours. A pretty sensible attitude toward telephone conversations. Carolyn keeps a date calendar. Not a bad idea.
Park in car with
She'll never have the embarrassment
Wow.
of forgetting a
With Eddie
date
Munster.
or of being ready an hour too late.
I never needed one.
That's a good note to write yourself. Any night. But especially when you're getting ready for a date.
my vagina hurts.
There. You too can do a manicure, Ellie. I might even know what to wear it with tonight if I only knew if Bill's dug up transportation to the dance. You sure he knew to phone you here at my house? I told him 3 times. I'll have to
What would you take for that, I wonder?
How much would you pay for the
Take my advice.
picture of the dog?
Think twice before you start going steady. Don't you ever go out with anyone else at all?
Back in the day, that must have been worth about 40 cents.
Like this I do. I never know what he's planned. He just says, "Will you decide, Ellie?" I should think you'd run out of ideas. Well, I'm getting to that point.
She looks like a young Trixie Norton.
Hello? Oh, hello, Jerry. Oh, the props are coming along all right.
That's good. Hey, Carolyn, how about a date?
Well, I don't know, Jerry. When did you have in mind?
Well, what are you doing tonight?
I'm awfully sorry, but I have a date for tonight, Jerry. Tomorrow?
I'm getting laid
Oh,
tonight.
no, I'm sorry. Well, call me early next week, Jerry.
Okay, Carolyn. Thanks a lot just the same. Goodbye.
Can you imagine that, Ellie? He wanted a date for tonight.
Sounds like you're asking her so late went over like a lead balloon, Mother.
Lead balloon my ass.
Well, let's see what else we can do about tonight.
No, it isn't too
Oh.
promising for Jerry.
All
I
these
guess
girls are
After all,
white.
it's
They're
no compliment
all
to any girl
white.
to call her so late, she thinks she's a very last resort.
So do the men.
Sometimes a girl likes a chance to get ready for a date.
Yeah, a girl likes that.
You're not leaving the house.
Hello, Wally. Come on in.
Hello yourself.
Hey there, howdy.
Gee, look at you all ready and right
Hey, are
on
your
time,
parents
too.
home?
That's a good
Tis not a fit night out for man to be.
I'd like you to meet my father. Dad. This is Wally Johnson.
Well,
Hello, Wally.
Here I am,
How'd,
darling.
how'd the Arctic expedition go?
Wally.
that's right, Mrs. Ames. How do you do?
Admiral Byrd.
Well, it's nice meeting you. Oh, excuse me a second. I forgot my scarf. I'll be right back.
Don't let me interrupt your eating, Mr. Ames. Wally.
Oh, I can't read.
A world of events.
I always sit around my house in a
I
suit.
tricked him into taking me out tonight.
Those are his
I
pajamas.
understand you're having a little trouble with the props or the play.
Oh, not too many now.
Well, I can't
Much as
hold
hate
them
to
all.
admit
And
it,
she's going
though,
to teach me how to
Carolyn
finger
has
them.
hunted down a lot of things and couldn't find any place.
Here I am, all set.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Carolyn,
She's like a
I made
parakeet.
some brownies today. Maybe you and Wally would like them when you get back. There's some milk in the icebox too, is there? How does that sound?
Gee, that sounds good. We'll take you up on it, Mrs. Ann. Thanks.
He's going to take it to the stage and show her the fly bar.
One way a girl can repay a boy for entertaining her. A bite to eat at her house will save him money. Perhaps they'll bring another couple home with them. That would be fun.
Eat them.
Maybe she'll bring some home for her half-witted sister who's locked upstairs in the cage.
You see, you never see like the little bubbles over his head as to what he's thinking.
That was settled before Wally arrived. The
I
hour was
think
decided
everybody
after
knows what he's
considering
thinking.
such things as where Carolyn and Wally are going on their dates.
That could be put in a very
Tomorrow
small
is a
bubble.
school day, and how many dates she has had recently.
Ice
Do you have
skates.
your key, dear?
I got to take her
The
skating
family
just so she'll
knows
park.
Carolyn will stick to her word.
All right. Have fun, you two.
Have fun.
I'll take good care of
Yeah,
her,
we're going to the
Mrs. Ann.
movies.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's not my
Bye.
mom. That's my dad's side piece.
And will be eager to return to her home. They like
I
him,
can-
too.
You want us to have sex on our daughter's bed?
Oh, look at that.
Proud to be
The
with
abuse
Carolyn because she
begins.
looks friendly with everyone and is considerate of their feelings. She likes him for the same reason, and also because he is fun to be with.
And they were never seen again.
Personality all help boys and girls to be popular.
That was the last time Wally Johnson was seen. Bring us back.
I wish they had that around as I was growing up. But it wouldn't have done any good because I couldn't ice skate.
Scale of 1 to 10, would you have been more popular if you saw that video?
Well, as informative as I found it, I think that I would have been a bit more popular, yes. But then again, I wasn't, as Tom will attest, I wasn't very popular for a very long time.
I struggle with the communication aspect of the opposite sex.
What is that?
The talking.
Oh, that part of it. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes. I know what I want.
Oh, I thought you meant the incessant talking of
Oh.
the other.
Yes. It's a stone that doesn't stop tumbling once you
Yes.
get it going.
Yes.
Hey, did you know the filling in Kit Kats is actually made from damaged Kit Kats?
So how did they make the first Kit Kats?
You've got to break them.
They probably broke the first few. You know,
Well, that's like
got to break a couple of Kit Kats to make.
that's like a chicken and the egg thing, man.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
Speaking of egg,
There's eggs in Kit Kats?
not anymore.
Oh.
But
Yes. Who was speaking of eggs?
we were speaking of eggs. But Steve,
yeah.
you got some poached news for us.
ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I won't tell you why. Let's figure it out for yourself why it's called poach news.
Well, yeah, sort of.
All right, let's see.
Okay, hang on.
Well, this stuff reminds me of the Hollandaise.
Okay.
I'll be home for the holidays.
Okay. So what's your poached news?
Okay. Well, are you going to be taking care of the graphics?
I don't know. I'm taking care of two cats.
Okay. Well, this one is for only in the Bronx, and apparently now zoos across the United States are breaking into the Mother's Day gift market. The
Uh-huh.
Bronx Zoo's Name a Roach program, now in its 11th year, offers an unusual way to show your undying love. For $15, you can name a Madagascar hissing cockroach after someone special. The money benefits the Wildlife Conservation State.
Can I also name the aphid on his nose?
Yes, they can.
Yeah, that was interesting.
You know,
Wow.
the zoos have, other things too, like roach socks and roach beanies. No, they're all being snapped up too. You know,
How many of them are?
We know that in the Bronx, the cockroach is the national bird.
Is it?
How many of them are named after in-laws? You know,
I
like if
don't
you
know.
did I bet I would say mother-in-law is probably a more common.
Well, yeah, and they don't let them stay at the house. They let them stay.
I don't think they say that in China.
Oh, I'm not going there. Can we have the next one? This is
I don't know what the next one is.
okay. It's the one that's had number 2 on it.
Oh, that. Believe me, all of these have got number 2 on them.
You know, I don't relish telling you this, but it's kind of a big deal. The Portland Pickles baseball team.
Wait, there's actually a Portland Pickles baseball team?
This is a true story. Their beloved mascot, Dylan T. Pickle, has been stolen and is seeking the public's help in bringing him home. After being lost in transit for days, Dylan Pickle was shipped to the team's office, only to be stolen off the porch. I guess there were offices in somebody's house. The team is offering a reward for information, no questions asked.
Oh man!
Still, team officials I mean, this all sounds like a bunch of hijinks to say, but team officials are assuring the public that they're not gurking anybody's chain.
Jeez.
They should get a couple of detectives on that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Meanwhile, the team laments the fermented loss and continues its pleas for help. Seriously, he's going to tell someone that he stole a pickle mascot, and you can't keep that a secret. So
Just the facts, man.
Just do the right thing.
If I knew there was any pickle mascot within driving distance, that thing would be mine by midnight tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn it in.
I wonder if it came with the bicycle.
I'd wear it.
You're begging for it. You're begging for it.
Oh, absolutely. You gotta want it. You know.
I would put it on, and then call a news conference to tell them that I'm looking for them.
Matter of fact, they should have had 5 minutes in that movie we just saw about pickles. I bet he's very popular.
Yeah.
We saw a movie about pickles.
Pickle movie.
We didn't see a movie about pickles.
No. All right, for the next story is another Mother's Day gift story.
I'm not sure which one this is.
It's for the French fry lover.
Number 3, Tom.
Or 3, yes. That's it. And may go head over heels for this. A new perfume from the Idaho Potato Commission, yes, that's right, purports to give off the aroma of French fries in all their greasy, salty splendor. Whether you're on a drive through the restaurant or dining in, it's nearly impossible not to grab a fry and take a bite before you dive into the meal, says Jamie Higgum, president and CEO of the Idaho Potato Commission. They smell too good to resist. Now you could get this limited edition fragrance for $1.89 for a 1.7 ounce bottle. And
they also make a ketchup scented lipstick or anything.
They might be doing that next time around, but
for another buck, will they supersize that?
Yeah, maybe. They say it is one of the most irresistible scents.
What happens if it's
filled
cold?
From Idaho potatoes.
Alex, what was that?
I was just asking, like, what if your perfume gets cold? Like, will they warm it up?
Well, you have to call your spuddy buddy to do that.
Is there bonus perfume at the bottom of the box? Or?
I don't.
Yeah. When I'm driving home from the store, I reach over and spray myself a little bit before my wife gets to it.
All right, can we have the number 4? That's correct. The Dutch vow to egg Jeff Bezos' yacht if a bridge is dismantled to let his boat pass. Rotterdam residents appeared up in arms over a plan to temporarily dismantle the Koningshaven lift bridge, popularly called Gerhef. In fact, some are already making plans for what they will do if the project comes to fruition. Throw eggs at the yacht as it traverses the water under the bridge. Some 13,000 people are interested, and nearly 4,000 have said they will attend a Facebook event titled Throw Eggs at Super Yacht Jeff Bezos, which is shared more than 1,000 times this week. After examining several studies and making a few calculations, local architect Leo Chang says an egg would have to travel about 238 feet to hit the hole. It's difficult, but it's not impossible.
That's what I like to hear.
So, Jeff Bezos making more people happy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to discourage him.
Send your stuff, he'll send you into space, and he'll take down your bridge. And finally, number 5. An Air Asia flight was diverted after passengers spotted a snake on their plane. Passengers on the Air Asia flight had their trip rerouted after spotting an uninvited passenger on the plane. In a video shared on TikTok, which of course is where you can always go for truth, what appears to be a long snake can be seen slithering through the overhead light fixture. Air Asia is aware of the incident that occurred on the flight from Kuala Lumpur to Tual Thursday. The captain was notified, and the plane was diverted to Kuching to be disinfected. Passengers were able to continue on their journey to Tual the same day, multinational news network CNA reported. Not the first time snakes have been found on a plane. As a matter of fact, there was a time in Australia where the snake was found in the luggage. And that's it for Pope's News. All true stories, by the way.
That would scare the hell out of me.
Oh, boy. Well, thank you for the poached news.
You're quite welcome.
Oh, thank you. This isn't poached. This is this is real. Yeah.
Reaction Jackson. Again. How you doing, man? How you doing? Without further ado, we're gonna just jump right in. We're gonna dive right in, you know. But first, you just make sure that you hit the like button and the subscribe. Make sure you hit subscribe, okay, and turn on the notification bell, because that's how you get notified. We're gonna keep going with the classicals. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't blown away. Not blown away by Ludwig van Beethoven. But he's it's just the beginning. So I've been looking in the comment section. A lot of people have been commenting down in the comment section there. Someone asked for a thing by a guy named Barber and Adagigo and Adagogo, and Adagogo from a barber, which is cool, man. I mean, who knew barbers could do that? Could write and do musical things. This music, I'm guessing, I don't know, has instruments in it, which makes it confusing for a lot of us. But we stick with it. So barbers, his hairdresser, barbers at a go-go, and someone. So we're gonna do another Beethoven, the Moonlight Sonata, like the car, and we're gonna do the Barber thing written by the Barber at a go-go. We're not gonna do Mozart this time, but I don't know if I have the patience to do both of them in the end, so I'm gonna do both of them the Moonlight Sonata and the I to Go at the same time. At the same time. You heard me. Hit that like. Hit that like. How am I going to do them at the same time? The same way I do everything. Quadraphonic. Here you go. 2 different songs. 2 different headphones. 1 different dude. Reaction Jackson. All right. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. If you know what further ado means, leave a note in the comment section below. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. It's going to happen. You know, it's an adjustment period. There it is. There you go. That's it. Good. That's even better. All right. Reaction Jackson's going to do a Barber's At a Go and Ludwig van Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata at the same time. Here we go. Let's press play now. That was all like instruments. Okay, that's what happens when you put instruments in music. That was dull. I mean, was there a vibe at all? I did not. There was, I want to give it I want to give it a second chance. Want to give it a chance. There must be something about it. I'm gonna try again. Okay. A little further on. Okay, just fast forward a little bit here. All right. And without further ado, here we go. Press play. Wow. That. Did you vibe to it? Did you vibe? Was it vibey? I fell asleep. Whoa, blow my mind. I mean, I gotta ask, I mean, was it rap or was it crap? It was crap. It was just crap. Whoa. What was that? It don't vibe. There's no bars. It's not fire. It's smoke. It's like so much smoke. It's not like music. It's like smoke inhalation. I'm not listening anymore. I could go into a coma. But if you like this kind of reaction to these things, Reaction Jackson, that's me reacting. Ooh, acted again. Look at that, I reacted. I guess sleeping is a reaction. So check us out. Subscribe. Check out our Patreon page. Because that's where we make the money. I I usually have some Jack Daniels here, but I'm glad I didn't, because I would be flatlining by now if I had Jack Daniels and listened to what I just heard. Well, anyway, you have yourself a good rest of the day, a good weekend, or whatever the hell it is. We're keeping it real. Whatever you do, stay away from barbers and sonatas and whatever. Sonata, very good song. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If you got a comment like, oh, that was shit, leave it in the comment section below. See you around, man. We'll be here. Reaction Jackson. Whoa.
I have to
Steve.
I have to disagree with reaction.
Steve.
Oh. I'm sorry. You guys have to forgive me. I got my second booster shot yesterday and I'm a little tired.
It happens.
Tired.
Tired.
Reaction?
I'm bone tired. So, you gonna play that Reaction Jackson or what?
Just leave a comment.
With my 32 subscribe icons.
So you disagreed with him?
I disagree with reaction. I mean, you gotta love Barber, because obviously it's not often that you get a song that's named after cheese.
Yeah, the Adagio, yeah.
Yep. And it was in Platoon.
Oh, wow.
It was a spittoon? What is that?
The Platoon.
Oh.
I see.
Wasn't that a bullfighter?
Platoon?
No, it was a movie.
Oh.
With Charlie Sheen.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Berenger.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Was Oscar Homolka in it?
No.
Well,
he didn't. He wasn't billed.
I missed it.
No Oscar Homolka. Sorry.
Well, I'll tell you.
I disagree with reaction.
Oh, well, not everybody can agree with him.
It's like he's a different style.
Yeah. To be honest, that by itself was put up on YouTube, and it got reactions and comments. And one of the comments was that he didn't give the music enough of a chance. How could he possibly judge?
That's too funny to be real.
It's real.
No, I mean it's real, but I mean somebody probably really believed that.
Yeah, how could he possibly hear them both at the same time and judge them that quickly? He obviously is not being very fair. I didn't reply.
Oh, but you could have.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Somebody thought Reaction Jackson was real. Oh boy.
They should be they should be sentenced to cleaning something.
His room.
I watch reaction videos sometimes on YouTube, and just because they're hilarious, People, they listen to a Beatles song. Yeah, who are those guys?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go see them. Are they playing anywhere?
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic.
That's
crazy. It is. Hey man, I didn't know the Beatles were British. They sound English. Yeah.
For my money, nothing gets better than the Monkees.
Well,
how much money?
Yeah, how much money?
However much the zoo costs.
Wow.
Yeah.
At least when the TV monkeys flung their shit at everybody, nobody got it on them.
Nickelodeon. That's where I first saw the episodes of the Monkees.
Oh, really?
Nickelodeon at night. Nick at Night.
Yeah, you had to be there.
My favorite one of those reaction videos was the one with the Dalai Lama and the MMA match. You never saw that one?
No, who's reacting to the Dalai Lama?
Dalai Lama.
The Dalai Lama is reacting to an MMA match?
Yeah.
No. Why would the Dalai Lama be reacting to an MMA match?
Well, because he's a pacifist.
It's not real, though, right?
Is it really, though? You know?
What is the
He
point?
talks a big game.
Hello, Dolly.
No.
No, it is not real.
It's clear. It's clear we don't have a clue.
Clearly from the demented head of
We
yours.
clearly don't have a clue.
I did hear someone suggest that
What were you saying, Barry?
I did hear someone on the news suggest that the Pope should drive a bus to Mariupol and pick up those people. That the Russians wouldn't dare shoot the Pope.
Really?
Well, yeah, that was one of the greatest ideas I've never heard. I just love that the Pope has a driver's license. Honestly, he's got
He's out running errands.
He's got a car.
In a bus, no less.
He's got he's got a Pope mobile.
He's got his hat on and everything, and he's just trying to do that signal to get the guy's attention to turn to squeeze in if he could, because he's supposed to make a right, but he's in the left lane.
Right.
Yes,
Ring the bell if you'd like absolution.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Speaking
You
of,
mind if you let me in?
yeah, I'd like to go straight, but I'm not sure if we should take the left turn here or just follow the roundabout. Or
you got nothing to worry about.
Trying to, like, signal people.
Dry heat.
What's that?
Whoever's last should go
You got
first.
nothing to worry about. I hear it's a dry heat.
Hell, you mean? Dry heat. Well, this is a wet heat because we're gonna taste the rainbow, folks. Taste that goddamn rainbow.
How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. I'm Mr. Lee, and today we're doing Skittles. And I'm ready for this. Skittles were brought to the United States in 1982, and they are most famous for the slogan, you know it, taste the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. So let's get to it. All scoring is done on the PTT, which is the packaging, texture, and taste. And all scoring is done on the 1 to 2,000 scale, 2,000 being the highest, and nobody gets a 2,000. Today in the show, Skittles. Now, for me, Skittles is like, it's part of my life. It came to the U.S. in 1982. I was born around 1982, close to there. And so for me, I've always known the Skittle. Me and the Skittle grew up together. I remember the first time I saw Skittle and I tasted it and I'm like, yeah, that's not an M&M. And then I said to myself, and that's not chocolate. And then as I'm chewing it, I remember saying to myself, and it's not gum either. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what is this? What is this magical piece of candy that I'm eating? And I didn't know. I just knew that it was a Skittle. I never had an idea of like what kind of candy it was. It wasn't a piece of gum. It wasn't a piece of chocolate. It was like an edible piece of gum. Gum that you eat over and over again. And as a kid, I'm thinking, this is just fantastic. And this is why it's still around. This is why it's a favorite. This is why when you create something so simple but so delicious, people love it. Like me. So, let's get to it. Let's see what we got here. The packaging of the Skittle is timeless. It never has to be changed. You don't even have to know what this word says. This word could be written backwards, and it might not even need an S. But if you see this package, you're just picking it up, and you're grabbing it. And you're going to eat them. And you're going to rip this thing open, and you're going for it. I love the fact that it's got all the... It doesn't even tell you what it is. It just says Skittles. Is that accurate? Original Skittles. Is there a newer version that's not original? Am I not up to date? It's bite-sized candies, natural and artificial flavors. What's inside? That's what it says. Is what's inside? 250 calories, which is 13% of the daily which is 13% of the amount of calories you're supposed to eat on a daily basis, which is fantastic. So if you eat 2 bags a day, you're getting like 26% of your daily calorie intake. So if you have 4 of these bags, you can have half of your calories in one serving. That's what I'm talking about. I love that it's got the rivets here. What this means is the product was dumped into the bag and it goes through clamps and it cuts it off right here and then it goes to the next bag. So this is not actually a bag. What it is, it's a roll of film that goes to a machine that drops the Skittles inside, clamps it, and then the next one drops it and clamps it so it keeps going. They probably produce thousands of these at a time. Very cool. What's really interesting, if you look at it, the ingredients are this way, but if you flip it over, they're that way. So therefore, the bag is upside down, it's printed, clamped together, and there you go. The nutritional facts are up to date, it's accurate. It tells you that there's grape, lemon, green apple, orange, and strawberry inside of this bag. Very cool. I love it. So let's do it. Let's get that first initial Skittle smell. Yeah, that's awesome. It's like all those flavors, colors, all those flavors together in one bag, smelling delicious. I know for Halloween they get like little Skittle bags. I'm always disappointed in that because when I want my Skittles, I want the whole thing. It's kind of like the Tootsie Roll. Like the Tootsie Roll, they give you the little Tootsie Roll, but I want a whole Tootsie Roll. We're going to do a review on the Tootsie Roll soon. A whole Tootsie Roll bar. So let's open it up. I really love to open my bags up from the top like this. Then come down the side like this. Open it up. And like a cornucopia. This little pouch here so you can see. And now you can properly choose which flavors you want. Because a lot of people make the mistake. They go for the Skittles. They just start reaching in and throwing them in their mouth. It's not how it's supposed to be. And that's why I'm here. You've got to color coordinate your Skittles with the proper taste. Oh, you didn't know that? You were just throwing them in your mouth? Not properly putting your Skittles together? Ashamed of yourselves. So, let me show you how it's done. What you want to do is you want to take the red, which is the strawberry, you want to take the lemon, and you want to individually push them down like this. See how I smashed them down like that? And then you make the sandwich. As you make the sandwich, you put them closer to, you make them like that together, so they're joined. Then you put this on your tongue and push it against the top of your mouth. That releases the proper flavor. Watch. And then you chew. And that combination of Skittle together, that combination of the Skittle together is magic. Because the yellow by itself is okay. And the red by itself is okay. But when you make that strawberry lemonade flavor together, that's what it's about. Another good combination is if you take the orange and the apple and you make an apple orange. Once again, take them, individually squeeze. You got to put a little muscle into it. I'm a professional. That might look easy. You might struggle a little more at it. Don't worry. Practice, practice, practice. Get your kids involved. Do group exercises of pinching the Skittles together. I'll show you that one more time so you can do it at home properly. And always remember, each Skittle has an S on it, which is very cool. So, proper push. Yeah, like that. Put them together. Orange and grape. That's even better. And if you do it like that, if you don't rush through it, if you don't just take the whole bunch and put it in your mouth, you'll be good to go. The texture on these things, very smooth, hard shell candy. Awesome. There we are. Choking. Hold on. It is a little dry. So, we forgot the stretch. Let's see the inside of a Skittle. It's good stuff. It's good. Takes the rainbow, man. You got to put the rainbow together, though. Let's give it a score. It's good stuff. It's a good product. You can't go wrong with the Skittle. Is it? Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to score it now. I'm so confused. What do I score this? What do you give the Skittle? $17.55. Great score. Great product. Practice. Work on those forearms. Work on those fingers. Squish them up. Have a great day. Like and subscribe. I'm out.
Interesting.
I was going to say 1790, but I was close.
I was going to say much lower. I mean, lest we forget, it did make him choke.
Well, yeah, but he enjoyed it.
But he choked.
And he
like
he literally was comparing apples with oranges. He literally was doing it.
Yes, he was.
Literally.
I was thinking you got to squish them down and make a new flavor, and he hit that right from the top.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good stuff.
So what's coming up for you in the week? Let me do that. What's coming up?
I've got a test drive on Monday.
Who are you test driving?
Hopefully some new improvisers will be coming in, and we'll be starting our level 3 improv next Monday.
All right.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you and the drivers.
Oh, yes.
How about you guys?
I'll be flying my drone around.
That's right. You got a drone, huh?
Yeah, I got a drone. It's the most annoying thing I could have gotten from my neighbors.
Oh.
I'm planning to take over my neighborhood with the attack of the drones.
I think that's wonderful.
Is it at least fun for you, Steve? Is it fun?
Well, I've only had it for a day or two, but I managed to get the camera working. But unfortunately, I couldn't stop it from spinning around in a circle, so it made me throw up when I was watching.
A miracle of flight.
You know that you can look away, right? From that little spinny,
I had to, or else it would have puked down the controls.
Yeah, maybe you could send us some either drone footage or footage of you throwing up watching the drone footage. We could put it up.
I'll see what I could do. It's going to take me. It's going to take me a little while to get it to go up, forward, left.
Steve, stop that! Stop that!
Damn it! Damn it!
Every time.
Just when I was ready to name a roach. Hey Barry, what you got coming?
I'll be staying and appearing at the fabulous Chandler Hilton in Chandler, Arizona all week. Lots of new material.
That's nice. That's great.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's cool. We're done.
What will you be doing?
The usual. This thing.
I'm gonna point at hats all week.
Making hats.
Making hats.
Making hats and pointing at them.
Pointing at hats. Yeah, that's about it. Well, thanks, guys. It was fun.
Baby.
It was fantastic, right?
Thank you.
Thank you.